Right then, welcome back to the preview. You can probably guess the 11. Do you want to have a go at guessing? Go on, have a go at guessing the 11. Yeah, because that's the only 11 players that we've got, plus Lindelof. Lindelof's not playing. I don't think. Right, since Moyes has returned back to... Oh, come on. Moyes. He's got 13 points in his last 6 Premier League matches. They're basically the informed team in the fucking league. Oh, mate. We're getting pumped. Yeah, that's lifted them out of what was relegation and sparked a little bit of optimism about them. Great result against Liverpool. Boiled all sorts of piss. I was here for that. I'm not here for what's going to happen tomorrow. They're probably now going to be playing Premier League football in their shiny new stadium. They're all proper buzzing about that. Boys would love to get a win over United, I'm sure. Now, he's changed some things tactically. It's not only improved their goal scoring, but it's actually also improved them defensively as well, which you think, how's he done that? I don't know, actually, how he's done that. But they've got this mad ability to kind of recover from deficits and maintain discipline and actually get results when they're not at their best. They're the most informed team in the league. Fair play to them. Now, a lot was expected when Amorim took over at United, and I think it's safe to say we fell short of some of those expectations. United are 15th in the league. We've got 29 points from 35 matches, and when I look at the next 4 or 5 games, I'm not 100% sure where we're getting points from. Certainly no guarantee of where we're getting points from at all. Now, under Moyes, Everton have made a bit of a noticeable uptick in form, as we know, but also the tactical setup has evolved from what you would expect under Sean Dyche. Now, Moyes, to his credit, has come with quite a flexible approach. He's actually switched between a back 3 and a back 4 in games. Evident when you see the likes of Jake O'Brien, noticeably a centre half being utilised as a right back that can tuck into a bit of a back 3 when Everton are defending. Gives them additional height, additional strength in set plays, and also helps solidify that defensive line. Now, that setup allows for a very compact mid-block, which has been really, really important and probably crucial in how Everton have defended opposition attacks. If you watch the Merseyside derby, you would have seen that Everton managed to keep Liverpool's attack at bay, not by sitting very deep in the box, but actually clearing out of the box and really trying to congest the middle of the pitch. And actually thought they did a fantastic job of that. And it also contributed to one of Liverpool's lowest expected goals games under their new manager. So you got to give them all sorts of credit for that. Tactically, they got it absolutely spot on. That wasn't a case of just hanging on and getting lucky. They literally tactically deserved the result that they got. Now, also under Moyes, they've shown a lot more aggression when it comes to attack. And this is the bit that worries me as a United fan going into this. Mykolenko, especially, has kind of been encouraged to push forward, adding an extra man into attack. That's led to an increase in crosses that are going into the box. That does aim to kind of capitalise on the physical presence that I think I brushed over that a little bit too quickly there. The ridiculous physical presence of someone like Beto up front. The midfield has been tasked with being obviously defensively solid and contributing to that, but also getting forward and contributing to the attack as well. There's a real emphasis on scoring goals from midfield, and that tactical shift has seen the likes of Decore becoming a lot more integral to what they do offensively. Now, the team has focused on trying to create overloads, mainly in the middle, but also using the wingers, not to the same level as Dyche did, but the wingers are kind of tucking in, which not only gives them a lot more passing options, but it also helps create space out wide. And you will see either the wingers or the fullbacks look to exploit the space that they're making out there. I would say Beto has recently emerged as a massive, no pun intended there, key figure in Everton's attack. He's got some crucial goals that were coming a lot less frequently under the previous management. Moyes' system seems to be really getting him better service and more opportunities and getting the best out of him. The introduction of Jesper Lindstrom as all-action right-sided player has really added a little bit of a dynamic element to that right-hand side. and his ability to play both either as a wing-back when defending or as a winger when they're in possession has added some genuine versatility to what Everton do. Moyes has worked hard on improving this team in possession, giving them a little bit more patience, or at least asking for more patience in the build-up, whilst maintaining some of the raw directness, which obviously what Dyche was there to go and do, and exploit space in behind opposition defences when they can. They've also got quick switches of play, which was one of Moyes' favoured tactics that he's had since his first stint at Everton, actually. And I got to say, I'm impressed. I'm very, very impressed with what Moyes has done. Fair play to him. And that's what makes me worried about this game tomorrow. I think we're going to struggle. Starman, Beto, he's been fantastic under Moyes. 4 goals in his last 5 games. He is a big old-fashioned burly striker. That's an absolute handful. His confidence is sky high. He will shoot often. He will shoot early. And that's going to be a problem for us. In terms of United, yeah, as I said at the start, guess your 11. We've got 12 senior players. So at the time of recording, I am not aware of any additional injuries or returnees to the starting 11. So this is the most ridiculous starting 11 guess that I could ever go at. Would I start any of the youngsters after kicking off about it at the weekend? No, I wouldn't, because that's just being ridiculous. But I still think some of these youngsters require minutes because, okay, I don't know if there's any injuries, but let's just say Højlund got injured this morning in training. Chido Obi's starting. Forget whether he was ready or not. He's in the team and he's starting. So what good did you do his confidence giving him 3 minutes last week? Some of them kids that was on the bench last week are going to be on the bench again today, and some of them are going to play more than 3 minutes of injury time tomorrow. They need to start getting minutes to start being ready. Because when you throw them in and you go, oh, he ended up having to play 90 minutes because there was nobody else, he wasn't ready. You could have got him ready. So United 11 that I'm going for, again, to nobody's surprise, including David Moyes', Mazraoui, Maguire, De Ligt in front of Onana, Dalot, Dorgu as wingbacks, Bruno Casemiro with Garnacho, Xerxes behind Højlund. Why is it that, Steve? Because those are the only senior players we've got. That's why. Stupid fucking question. Those are the only 11 players we've got. All right, Lindelof. Key man, probably Xerxes. But I need more out of him than we saw last week. A lot of you kicked off at my 3.5 rating. I think a lot of you got honey-dicked by a couple of the nice things he did on the ball. Admittedly, he did do nice things on the ball. But there's got to be so much more. This game against Everton is going to be so much more combative than the one against Spurs. I need him to look in the mirror and recognise that he's a big old fucking unit and start playing like a big old fucking unit. I think he deserves a run of games. I think he's been better than people think, but there's a lot he needs to work on at the same time. He did well against them last time. We need him to start scoring some goals. We need him to start getting into the box. I don't need a deep-lying playmaker. Let some other people do that. And stop judging him on coming back and playing deep. No one cares. Get in the fucking box and go score some goals. That's why you're here. This team's not scoring enough goals. Oh, nice one, yeah, you made a couple of pretty little patterns of it. Don't care, get in a fucking box. Right, this video is proudly sponsored by Hollywoodbets, and we have got an exclusive bet boost for the Premier League showdown between Everton and Manchester United at Goodison Park. Both teams are fighting for crucial points. It's gonna be a tricky game for both of us, and it promises intensity, drama, and hopefully plenty of action. So let's get into what we're going for the picks for this weekend then. We are going for James Tarkowski to be carded. He's got 4 so far this season. Maguire to be carded. He's got 7 so far this season. We're going for Beto for 1+ shot on target. We're going for Xerxes 1+ shot on target. Over 8.5 total corners and both teams to score. Now that's been boosted from 65 to 1 to 80 to 1. If you fancy that, you stick a tenner on it, you're going to win £810 back should it come in. Now, if you'd like to get involved in that, it's simple. Just click the link in the description. If you're new to Hollywoodbets, you can create an account and take advantage of their excellent new customer offers, which are linked in the description. Odds are subject to change. You do have to be 18 to participate. Remember, football is unpredictable. This bet is designed to enhance your viewing of the game, and it's certainly not a guarantee of a win. If you want more information on responsible gaming, please check out begambleaware.org. As usual, this This special bet is brought to you exclusively by myself on Hollywoodbets, so check the link in the description to get involved and let me know what bets you're going for in the comments below. How'd you beat this Everton team then? I'm going to start with the how to beat section with saying that we're going to struggle. The Everton side is full of absolute units from Branthwaite, Decore, Jacob O'Brien 6'6", Beto 6'4", Tarkowski. It's just units FC. Try and avoid set pieces at all costs. That's going to be a problem for us. How do you beat them? Honestly, I don't know. I'd love to sit here and be like, do you know what, you just got to overload and blah, blah. I don't think we're going to. Soz. I think we get beat. It's the most negative, depressive preview I have ever done in the 10 years or so of running this channel. Am I sorry? No, not my fucking fault. But it is what it is. I don't know how we win this game. With them players, I need some positivity. I need some youngster to come in and show us a little bit of fucking sparkle. Our best player is a rookie who's now out for the end of the season. Sound. Anyway, that's the preview. See you in a bit. Hey, thank you for watching the video. If you are new around these parts, then don't forget to subscribe. My channel is proudly supported by my community on Patreon. If you'd like to get a little bit of extra content, a Discord group, meetups, five-a-side games, weekly podcasts, behind the scenes, and even an occasional bit of transfer news as and when I get it, then for the price of a pint, you can show your appreciation for the content that we make and get some goodies for doing so as well. Check the link in the description or click the button right here. You'll also find all of my socials here too if you want to follow me on any of those platforms. Nice one.